What's up, guys? So this vid is going to be about more about the kind of different energies that I was talking about earlier in the last video. Last videos about the masculine and feminine energies and how kind of more so how do they teach us, how do we more just like, how is this possible that we're all just doing the wrong thing on earth? Like, how did they do this to us? All right, so understanding the dark ones and how they operate is extremely important to understanding the clarity and the truth of the spiritual world, because this is a spiritual war. All right, this is a spiritual war, and this war has been going on before Earth started. All right, these dark ones that have been invading other planets and controlling the population, manipulating people, and then destroying the planet as soon as they get enough resources. All right, these guys have been doing this for so long that some of us are like, we have such trauma and like hatred for them. And I think I'm one of them. But we're kind of over that now. It's all love and light, right? So the big way that they do this, right? How are they getting the men? The men are, what do we have? What is our job as men? What's our job as men? As the masculine top of the food chain on our planet. What's our job? It's one job, very simple. To make money, to have kids, to have a happy life. What is it? A prime thing as the masculine energy is to protect the planet. Protect the planet. Not different people, just the planet as a whole. That's how fifth dimensional societies work. Right? Because that's all they got to worry about. That's their planet. They own the planet. The people own the planet. They got to protect it. They can all share the resources from it. They all share all the abundance. So no one's worrying about the jobs. You know how much money and gold is on Earth? How much valuable resources there are on Earth? Infinite. We couldn't even, there's not enough dollars for us to do that. And that's just Earth. All right? Let alone the value that we have as co-creators. You know what I mean? So yeah. So our prime priority is really to protect the planet. Then it's to evolve to higher states of consciousness. But it's not like, oh, like, where'd you get that? It's like, that's a thing in nature, okay? All kind of predatorial beings that are like, war with each other, they fight for territory. That's fighting for territory is the name of the game, right? So we see it in all animals, let alone if they're just carnivores. Herbivores even, they're predatorial. They have their territory. They protect that territory. It's their territory. They don't give a shit about anything else. Like lions. If you ever watch a lion documentary, they're the coldest guys out there, right? They have a kid with their the pride, one of their girls, and they'll just leave, come back in like 2 weeks, a month, and they're just circling their territory, pissing everywhere, showing everyone, this is my territory. If you want to come in this territory, I'm going to fight you to death, right? It's a fight to the death. You step in my territory, you try to claim it as yours, it's a fight to the death, right? So with us, it's like, we're just kind of working for money, like, oh, what's going on here? So, all right, get back to it. So, how do they do this to us? Right? It starts at a young age, and it starts with mainly social pressures, right? Social pressures. We all know how strong social pressure is. We as humans, we want to fit in. You know what I mean? We want to have friends. We want to be liked. We want to be loved. We want to be accepted by people. So we will conform to whatever society has. Most of us will conform in whatever way. Even I was like, I want to, be with I want to be with the partiers. And I kind of would like would act in a way to make people like me, you know? So we all have this aspect of we want to just conform, we want to just be liked, and so they know that about us as it's a basic human interest, because humans are not evil at our core. It's impossible for a human to be evil, like really evil, okay? It's impossible. It's just impossible. Only way, it's just, even the most damaged person is not capable of pure evil. Impossible. Only dark, demonic forces are capable of this level of manipulation on Earth. So these guys know how to manipulate humans. They're masters at it. And this is, this is the big game for them. They get to really see if they can take out Earth and ruin Source's experiment. And, spoiler, they failed. They failed big time. The bosses are already off Earth. But the thing is how they did this is they used social pressures from mainly entertainment. As soon as the populations and the Industrial Revolution started happening, TV shows and movies started happening. Right? Since the 50s. Before that, we've started to have pictures and movies and little black and white shows. This stuff would be people that you look up to, because it's in the movies, and we would relate to them. We would want to be like them, all right? These cool guys, these guys getting all the girls, these guys in all those, these soldiers, tough guys. We wanted to be like that, right? And for the girls, they kind of program the guys to be alphas, caring about only money, caring about, getting girls, caring about war. Oh my gosh. All the war movies. Oh, the violence. Oh yeah, they want us to think that we're really violent. And that our truth and that war is like a huge part of us. Okay? So that's how this toxic masculinity happens, where now we have men that are like, all I care about is my wife and kids. I don't care about anything else. Right? Because when we all the men to go together, we all care about the planet, nothing can really get in our way. They don't want that. They want us only thinking about, we worked hard for our paycheck, we're going to feed our family and pay for our mortgage, and that's it. I ain't helping nobody else. It's not my problem. Not my problem. I work hard for this money. I ain't sharing it. This is the masculine aspect. I got my Mercedes. I'll drive past a homeless person and slap him in the face, right? This is kind of like this way of like, we see it all day. Like, I work for this is mine. So, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But this is just where it started, They trained us to be selfish and greedy. And to think that it's an entitlement attitude. When you have the opportunity to make money, you make the money. Now you're just above everyone else. You're in the high class, right? Where everyone wants to be. Everyone wants to be. They know our social pressures. It doesn't end in high school. We want to be in the upper class, no matter what age we are. These country clubs all the rich people go to? They spend $200K on a country club and they just play golf a few times, a few months, you know what I mean? Like, it's social pressure is so strong in us. Okay, so they use TVs, they use movies, they want us to be greedy, they want us to be sexually driven, they want us to, they want men to be super masculine, only focus on money and, sports, and they want women to just be quiet little wives that do nothing but cook food and spread their legs, and that's it, all right? Obviously, this is just, the way Hollywood wants to go. And Hollywood especially does this for women. They don't want to empower women. No, because women have the divine feminine in them. They have the supreme unconditional love, which is the most powerful force of all. The feminine energy is more powerful than the masculine energy because it can absorb all darkness. Darkness is terrified of unconditional love. It's terrified. So they want us like that. They want us nice and manipulated, nice and confused, because they don't want us to be balanced, right? As I was talking before, using our masculine and feminine to be together. Because when we're like that, then we can be in beneficial relationships. We'll find people that we really like on a soul level, that we can really resonate with beyond just having sex. And then we can start, as I was talking, I meant to add this too. This is kind of the main message of this part. So I was talking about grounding energy in the last one, right? We have this excess energy for men, and we want to ground it. And for women, they have, they kind of want to be played with in a way. They have this kind of like excitement and restlessness in them. Like, they want to have some action too, right? There's not all just like lie back. They have that, that aspect. And it's magnetism. Right? It's magnetism. Women are like a positive charge, men are a negative charge, and they come together and we're attracted to each other. It's beyond sexual, right? It actually is. When you're with a girl or a guy and you really like them, you'll notice how you feel really good. Just not even like any kind of sexual way, just you feel really good. And that's because your energies are balancing and you're grounding each other's energies, and it's multiplying that energy. So these healthy relationships, big no-no. They do not want that. They do not want, a happy couple balancing their energy off each other. And when you do have that, a balanced couple that's balancing their energy off each other and not just totally just jumping in bed every 10 minutes, they're going to start to build. They're going to build a family, a great family. They're going to start to build money. They're going to start to build, a community. And this is, big no-no. We do not want that. The dark one's like, whoa, we can't have this happen. So they have all these ways of stressing out families with money, with jobs, with addictions, all this stuff, with TV shows, with social pressures, to not only ruin any kind of couples that are in that spot, but prevent them from even meeting each other. Prevent them from even meeting. They want the guys out there to be single and bored, depressed, and just, lonely. They want the women the same way. Okay? Because then we're really not balanced, and we're just kind of in a low vibrational state. And then we're always wanting, right? We're always wanting more. We're not jumping into self-love. When we're in, like, hopelessness, this kind of feeling, it's very hard to be like, I love myself. No. So the bottom line, our energies are huge, and we are here to do more than what we think. We can already do more than what we think if we in tune with these energies. All right. Yeah, that's kind of it for this one. Just want to remind everyone again, this is just my perspective. This is not a fact. There's nothing I'm saying is I'm claiming to be 100% fact. This is simply a perspective of a seasoned conspiracy theorist. I've been in the conspiracy game for a long time, since middle school, for more than a decade, and I'm only 26. So I know it all, I've heard it all, and the spiritual side is the truth, right? You can learn about all the conspiracies you want, but you're not going to be able to do anything, because it's like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Bust up the Bilderberg group? Start assassinating people? No, you can't do any of that stuff. It's nothing to do with that. What are you going to tell everyone how everyone's going to be scared? No, what we can do is we can learn spiritual truths and share this information so we can raise the vibe of the earth, and then the darkness can't even be here at all, right? They can't even run their systems if we're all balanced, we're all making our own money, we're all gopping now, we're all not purchasing stuff from big pharma and big corporations. Because when we feed them our money, they're munching it up and shitting out more trash for us to buy, right? So we want to stop paying them money. We want to start using what we are, live sustainably. This is the big secret. Learning about conspiracy stuff, it's a dead-end road. Trust me, it's a rabbit hole that never ends with nothing at the bottom. But the spiritual world has infinite abundance at the bottom. And it's a lot tougher than just watching a bunch of YouTube videos, right? It's a total perspective shift. Learning that you're an eternal being and your body is actually just like a car your soul's driving, like that's crazy. But again, don't want to scare anyone. This is just my perspective. And until the next one. See you later.